If you're even thinking about moving to North Austin, this question always comes up: Round Rock or Georgetown? They're just 15 minutes apart, but feel really like different planets. One's high speed and packed with energy. The other, quiet, slow, almost too peaceful. But here's what most people miss. You're not picking a suburb, you're picking a lifestyle. And that one choice could change everything, from your commute, your weekends, to your peace of mind. So let's compare it all: lifestyle, schools, community, cost of living, and commute, so you can figure out which one actually fits your version of Texas living. And at the end, I'll share the rule of thumb I give to my clients to make the choice crystal clear. Let's break it all down. Lifestyle and first impressions. Let's start with the vibe. Round Rock feels like Austin's workhorse. Always moving, always growing. There's Del, Kalahari resorts, youth sports, and enough shopping to keep you busy on the weekends for months. Here's a fun fact though. The city actually got its name from an actual round rock in Brushy Creek that wagons used to cross in the 1800s. Yep, that's the famous Round Rock. And if you've ever spent a Saturday trying to find parking at Kalahari, congratulations. You've survived the biggest indoor water park in America. Now, Georgetown, that's where the energy shifts. It's got one of those most photographed town squares in Texas. It's nicknamed the most beautiful town square in Texas. It's slower, more personal, and full of charm, with festivals like the Red Poppy Festival and other events that bring the community together. Round Rock feels like motion, Georgetown feels like margin. Now, let's talk about the cost of living, because this is where people often get surprised. In Round Rock, the median home price is around $350,000. Georgetown averages closer to about $415,000. Round Rock's property taxes usually land around 1.6%, which is higher than the national average, but lower than the Texas median. Georgetown's average is closer to 1.53. Here's a quick note about property taxes though, because part of it is a little confusing. What you will pay depends heavily on the community that you live in. Every neighborhood has its own rate, and it can swing higher or lower depending on things like a MUD or a PID. Those are municipal utility district and public improvement districts that fund the community infrastructure. So while homes may cost a little bit more in Georgetown, those slightly lower taxes actually end up balancing each other out. Round Rock gives you an established neighborhood and mature trees, homes that feel lived in and loved. Georgetown does that too, but also offers newer communities with more space, modern finishes, and even preserved mature trees. So those new neighborhoods, they really feel established already. If Round Rock is move-in ready, Georgetown is the start fresh ready. The commute and employment. If your job's in Austin, Round Rock is going to be your better bet to save you time. You're about 25 to 30 minutes away from downtown Austin, though, let's be honest, that's Central Texas traffic minutes, not clock minutes. Georgetown adds about 10 more miles north, which means 35 to 45 minutes or longer, depending on the day. The good news, you can skip IH-35 by taking toll 130 and keep your sanity intact, because we all need that. Round Rock is closer to major employers like Dell, Apple, and Baylor Scott & White. Georgetown's job scene leans more local: education, medical, small businesses, and remote work. So if you're in the daily grind, Round Rock makes life a little bit easier. If you're retired or remote, Georgetown's extra distance might not bother you at all and may be worth it. Schools and community. Both cities take schools seriously, but they feel different. Round Rock ISD is a large district with over 46,000 students and well known for competition, full of opportunities. It's STEM, sports, and arts programs. It's great if you like options, but it's big. Georgetown ISD is a smaller district with more personal touches there, serving over 13,000 students, the kind of place where teachers know your kids' names and wave at you at HEB. Round Rock weekends revolve around soccer tournaments, marching bands, and retail runs. Georgetown weekends revolve around community events and quiet evenings downtown. It's the difference between Friday night lights and Saturday morning farmers markets. If school culture and connection matter to you, this might be the section that decides it. Okay, what about the quality of life, Angie? Round Rock is convenience on demand. You can hit up the Target, a taco spot, and a baseball game all within a few miles. But you'll also hit traffic because everyone else had the same idea. Georgetown is calm and scenic. You can swim at the Blue Hole Park, walk along the river trails, and still be 5 minutes away from downtown. It's a place that invites you to slow down without feeling isolated. Round Rock feels like a city. Georgetown feels like a community. Neither is better, but it depends on what fills your tank: motion or peace. Okay, let's pause for just a moment. Picture your perfect Saturday for a second. Coffee and soccer in Round Rock or farmers market mornings in Georgetown. That picture usually tells you which city feels more like home. Because it's not just about where you live, it's how you live. All right, let's talk about the pros and cons of each city. Let's weigh in the trade-offs side by side. Round Rock pros. Closer to Austin jobs, highly rated schools, more entertainment and shopping. Pros for Georgetown, it's beautiful historic district, lower tax rates, newer homes, and more open spaces. Now let's take a look at those cons. Round Rock, you've got heavier traffic, higher property taxes, and less of that small town charm. For Georgetown, you've got a longer commute, that's for sure, slightly higher home prices, and limited nightlife. Okay. Now that you've got all this information, which one is the best one for you? If you thrive on convenience, career access, and constant activity, Round Rock will feel just right to you. If you value charm, slower growth, and community connection, Georgetown might be the right place. Both are safe. They rank in the top 15 safe suburbs in Texas, according to Smart Asset. They are family friendly, winning some of the top spots on niche.com for the best places to raise a family, and full of opportunity. They offer two different versions of Texas life. Here's that quick rule of thumb I promised. If you want to be close to everything, choose Round Rock. If you want to feel away from everything, but still close enough when you need it, choose Georgetown. That's the question I always ask my clients. Do you want to be near the action or near the peace? If you're relocating to the Austin area, figuring out which suburb actually fits your lifestyle, my team and I would love to be able to walk you through that. Just click that link below for a quick call. We'll break down the neighborhoods, schools, and anything else you want to know about these two cities. Hey, did you find this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.